Hey everybody, Vanny001 here with another commentary on Battlefield Bad Company 2. Today I'm bringing you Laguna Presa. Now, I'm not a real fan of this map for a couple of reasons. The first base typically lends itself to a lot of sniping from the enemy spawn point. So that can be a bit of a pain in the ass when people aren't moving in and it's a really slow game. A lot of the snipers also like to go onto the peninsula over there on the right hand side. They like to sit there and snipe into your base. Typically, if you're around this log hill, as we call it, probably because of the huge log that's on it, you will get sniped pretty easily. Now when you're attacking this base, there's numerous ways to get into the first set of crates. The left hand side is pretty easy to get in there. We came in through the left and we could have continued to go further left and around the back, but I like to get into B crate as quick as I can, but someone else had already got in there before me. Now the right hand side, you'll find a lot of people bring the boats up and that. Laying some mines in the water around them could get you a couple of kills, but it's not guaranteed. Some people, kind of see them and avoid the mines. But here, I really shouldn't have done what I'd done here. Now I've armed it. I should have got out of there as quick as I could, but I've stayed in the corner. Now, I was saying to myself the entire time sitting here, I'm going to cop a 40 mil any bloody second, and it eventually happens right there. So, probably not a good idea. I ended up getting the crate anyway. That right hand side, a lot of people go that way to get into A pretty quickly. They come in through the blue fences you see there. And this area I'm coming into now, you will find a few guys that set up inside here to get into A nice and quick. And there's a low set house around the back that people like to set up into. You can get up on the roof of that low set house, so if you're constantly getting hit and you just don't know where, probably a couple of guys sitting on top of that. There is a hill also on the far left hand side that snipers can get up and sit up there. They've got a pretty good overwatch of the entire map, that entire first part of the map there. But yeah, we got that base pretty bloody quickly actually. A lot of these guys are snipers. Some of them are medics and assaults, but majority of these guys are snipers, so they're not really putting up much of a defense, which is kind of a shame. On that first base, you really have to remember to secure your Bradleys as quick as you can, because you will have a few guys that are hanging around, and they'll get in there and get your Bradleys really quick, and then you've got to face a couple of Bradleys when you're attacking this next base. Now, when I did the defense of this map I put up, that rock area ahead there is a good place to set up to defend either the left and right. You can pretty much see the guys on the high right hand hill and that. But if you want to get in nice and quickly, it is a good place just to run through as quick as you can and get in on the B crate. See, a lot of these guys really are putting up a defense, mate. It's kind of, yeah, medics and assaults, but mainly snipers. A few of them are sitting back. Now, that house just above me there is a favourite amongst many snipers, so if you're getting constantly sniped on the defence, you might want to put a few rockets up in there or just completely demolish it so it's not, providing that cover. Now, the way I was originally coming the first time round before I got shot in the back by a medic there, you drop down there and you get right around the back on that, what would be left hand side, and you can sit up in the hills there, but they do spawn behind you, so you got to be a bit careful there. Using the M9 I'm quite liking it now. I've gotten very used to it. Putting a red dot sight on is probably the best idea too, because the iron sights are very, very, very narrow, very small. You can't really line it up sometimes. Sometimes you got to put the whole barrel of the gun over the target. It's kind of, yeah, it's a bit obstructing sometimes. I'm not really a fan of that iron sight. Put a red dot on there. If you've got an ammo guy with you, you don't have to worry too much about it. There's an area around A just off to the left hand side of it where there's a whole group of trees, big trees and that. There's the spawn point behind there like I said before, but the snipers like to sit in there too, and on the hills at the back of the A crate there, there's a set of hills there they can sit in there quite nicely and hide. But these guys, as I said, mostly snipers, not putting up a real hard defense. Gets a little tougher towards the end. A few of them switch out from the sniper kit and start going assault and that sort of stuff. A few engineers are out there at the moment. They just managed to take out Constantius and Cerberus in the tank there. This next base we're coming up to is probably, in my opinion, the hardest one to attack on this map. Caught out by that guy there, wasn't really paying attention. So they've kept a tank in the base, so I was kind of going to have a look for that. Just near that area where I said you can set up nicely in those trees just ahead of me there, moving on A. But you have to watch out for the spawn point that's behind. Constantius actually manages to get the tank with a grenade, that's how damaged it was. That area there where that tin shed is, you have to watch out. There's a rock just off to the right of that tin shed there, where the guys can set up and pretty much cap you as you come around the corner of that house that's ahead of it. Watch this here, mate. I see this guy, I think, oh, he's a friendly, you know, running, but no, he's not. He's an enemy, mate. Constantius started shooting and caught me in the back there, but that was fucking hilarious. I was pissing myself laughing right there. Couldn't believe I was running next to him for so bloody long. This next base has the bridge, which should be taken out by now. Yeah, not many people like leaving it up. Makes it too easy for the Bradleys to get in, but they do come up that lower right-hand road quite a bit. And when you're attacking, I like to get down onto this side here, but you have to watch out for your left. There's a big tree just there that a few guys can sit around. And also, if you're lucky enough, you can bring a Humvee down through the water there, or a quad bike, and get right around the back of their base. You do have to watch out though. A few guys, if they're seasoned enough players, will have mines there waiting for you to come around that way. So you might get caught out, get very lucky here. I get the sniper, but I get the guy behind the sniper, but I think he actually managed to kill his teammate there and save my ass. So this is where everybody on the attack likes to set up. A lot of players, anyway, like to set up around here. Moving in on B this way. Cerberus is making his way onto the crate. He's doing quite a bit of crate lighting on this one, which is good. Getting his points up he is. But coming through that water down there, you'll see how the road kind of splits up, and you can get up and drive the Humvee pretty much right into where I'm running now, from the back of their base. And then you make your way around and, you know, kind of clear them out, because you will have a few snipers. I can hear a sniper pegging off around me right now. I cannot find him for the fucking life of me. I'm having a good old look, but I just cannot find him. I don't think it's this guy I kill here, because I kill him and then I hear a man down and I'm still hearing the sniper pegging off. I don't know where he is. I don't think I actually managed to find him. You can hear it going off. He's real fucking close. Just don't know where he is. I think he might be on top of one of the shipping containers. I'm not too sure. But this is a good idea. I mean, getting around here, the enemy kind of focuses in on you. He's pegging off again. I still can't fucking find him. I don't know if someone just managed to drop him there and have run past him like 6 times. Very easy to get bogged down on this base, so getting around behind can alleviate some of that pressure off your attacking team, your teammates. If you have on the defensive got a few guys around here, I'd really suggest getting them out of here as quick as you can, having a good old look until you find every single bloody one of them. Now this rock right here, a couple of guys like to get up on there. I just managed to spot one sitting up there and going for him right now. So also you will have a few guys that, if you are attacking and they have gone sniper, will hold off moving on to this base and will try to get up on the hill which is behind this base. Now you can do it from the previous base we were at. You got to run all the way up this hill, and then you can sit up on the hills behind this base and snipe down onto the rest of the map. Personally, I've done it myself, but once you realize how much of a disadvantage you put your teammates at, that you're not down here attacking and helping them out, you're just sitting up there going for a few cheap kills, it kind of takes the fun out of it, you know, when you lose. So if you want to win, I suggest not doing it. But yeah, I've got a bit damage there, and this medic's nice enough to throw me a med pack, which is a rare thing. Saying thank you right there. But if these guys weren't all sniping, there should be a shitload of medics, and that medics, engineers, assaults, all around these crates. They're just making it too easy because they're all sitting back in their little spots, you know, looking through their scopes, and they're not actually moving out to defend their crates. There's probably 3-4 guys actually putting a bit of effort into defending this base. It's a real shame, but there's a moment coming up later in this match that was too cool not to put it up for, so I thought I'd just put this up. On this base I would go for the B crate first. A crate's pretty easy to get, B crate's usually where the hardest fight turns out to be. If you're getting sniped constantly too, there's a couple of trees just above me where I've just run past that snipers can jump into and sit in. This area around here is a good place to set up, cause a little mischief, bring the enemy's attention over to you, and you guys can get in there nice and easy. I like to make a quick sweep along here to make sure that no snipers are still sitting back, you know, holding their ground somewhere. This map has so many ways to move around onto the crates. It's pretty impossible for me to tell you all unless I, you know, sat there and ran through the map by myself. I could show you each point. These are some of the main ones though that will get you into the base nice and quick. The left hand side where I haven't run to, but it's far left, if you skirt the black a bit you can get up and around, and there's a huge tree off to the left near their base where you can set up. You can quite easily drop down from there around the back of their base. Makes it a good distraction for your teammates. If you're bringing them all the way to the back of their base, your teammates are attacking the front, it's a very good idea. Typically it shouldn't be this easy to run in like I am. If the defensive team was putting up a bit more of a defense, then it might have been a different match, but because a lot of them are still staying sniper, then it's made it a bit too easy for us. I actually team killed Cerberus right there. I left this spawn screen in here so you can see this Rambo revive I get. I was a little pissed off for about, 5 seconds. I thought, oh mate, you screwed me right here. But then I managed to get a bloody quad kill. So, okay, I guess I can let it pass that he Rambo revived me in front of 4 enemies. In fact, I managed to get them all. Then I got killed by a sniper. To be sniper still at this point of the match where you're getting completely overwhelmed and not being a medic, not being an assault, and Constantius just team killed me there. But doesn't matter. And I think I cop another one right about now. Yeah, see, another team kill. So I wasn't having much luck towards the end there. But if you're still staying sniper at the end of that match where you're getting absolutely overwhelmed, you're really not in for it for your team. You're just there for, for yourself to get your KD a bit higher by sitting in a bush. But you all know how I feel about the snipers. Anyway, we got the match won. It was a rather quick match. Died a few times, but they were kind of stupid deaths and a couple of team kills. But there you go. Cerberus managed to get the top score there, or the crate light, and he did. We got the gold squad pin, so we did alright in our own right. And I'll catch you again next time, and thanks for watching.